Hey, what's up everybody? It's Jeff with Full Send Collectibles, and I am here hot off that hot garbage 100 card PSA reveal with one more PSA reveal. We just got this order back a couple days ago and just haven't had time to sit down and make a video. And normally this is a part of the video where I would ask you to hit the like button, click the subscribe button. But my friends, I'm afraid that ship has possibly sailed. This is only a 32 card order, but the results are similarly abysmal. So honestly, and I'll opine a little bit on this later, but I don't know where I go from here with my junk wax passion. We'll go through this. It is mostly early 90s basketball, a lot of 92, 93 Upper Deck. It's about half my order and half my buddies who ripped a bunch of 92, 93 International Edition of Upper Deck, which is a pretty sweet box that you can find pretty regularly on eBay. It has essentially most of like the 92, 93 high series cards in it, and you'll see some of them here, but they are in Italian. So the fronts look the same. A lot of the back is mostly in Italian, so we'll know what they are. So without further ado, I will just get right into it and then give some opinions and speculation on what we might do next here. First off, Michael Jordan Fanimation. This is mine. That's an English version. That's a 9. Prior to these last two orders, I was like 75, 80% gem rate on Fanimations and have not done that well in the last couple of orders, pretty unfortunately. Up next, we have a 1992 Fleer Shaquille O'Neal rookie. Base, not his best rookie, in my opinion. Of course, that's the 92, 93 Upper Deck, either the Redemption or the one you rip out of the high series, which we have a couple in here. That one came back as a 9. This one my dad actually gave me for my birthday. It's the SP3 92 Upper Deck. Deion Sanders starting with the Falcons uni and running into the Braves. There's a pretty cool, I believe it's a 30 for 30, documenting the experience he had as a professional football player playing football on a Sunday for the Falcons and then playing in a World Series game for the Braves. So pretty tremendous athlete and doing an awesome job coaching down in Colorado. This one's Italian. So again, from the front, you don't know any different, but it says 92 UD International in Italian. Jordan Fanimation, back as a 9 as well. My boy, also out of the 1992 Upper Deck International, sent in a bunch of the holograms. So 9s are good on these. I wouldn't complain about the 9s. There's a David Robinson, Defensive Player of the Year. There's a 9. 10s are really rare on these, super low pop count. Another Michael Jordan. This is in English. That's mine. PSA 9. This one's the Jordan Hollow MVP. Sweet card. That's a 9. Like a $50 card. Pretty cool. Up next, we have the Bird Jordan Fanimation. Another 9. And these are like break even. I'm not sure if these are all in order. So I opened a bunch of 90 Fleer basketball. Pretty cool set. Hoping to rip some Jordans that I could 10. But they also have the All-Star. These Jordans are really cool. Probably, I think last I comped them, they were like 400 and a 10. This one came back as a 9. But these are real easy to center. They have these stars right here at the bottom. So 2 in the center. Top to bottom, as long as the edges and corners look good, which they do. The back is white, so super easy. This is super fucking minty. Came back as a 9. This one came back as an 8. I actually was a little bit skeptical about this. It might have been a touch fat at the bottom. They are supposed to give you a little bit of leeway on the top to bottom centering. In the last batch, I saw the top to bottom ones come back as like 9OC very often. But you can see perfectly centered from left to right and comes back as an 8. One more Jordan. I submit those that might not be perfect, by the way, because if I do get a little leeway, again, the 10s are worth like 400. That one, again, perfect centering. Looks fantastic. Corners mint, edges, so on. No dents, no missing paint, and comes back as a 9. Dikembe Mutombo, Fanimation 8.5. I had to look up on their website. I've never seen a half grade, and I had to look up on their website do they even give half grades? I thought I had like somebody that was completely like a noob or something. I fucked if I know how this card gets an 8.5, not a 9, not an 8. I never see this, but you know, there you have it. 8.5 on a set that I'm generally, again, like 80% gem rate on in the past. You guys can see the videos. There's a Stockton assist leader, 8. Again, like we expect, these get like a little bit of surface scratches just from the pack, sometimes dimples, so 8's decent on that. That's Cody's. This is from the International Edition as well. That's a 92 Shaq rookie standouts card. We scrutinize these, same process as everything, 8. This is the Shaq rookie, the non-redemption. This is the one you get out of the high series. PSA 10, I don't know the exact comps anymore, but over $1,000. Pretty low pop. And these ones I expect not to 10. You know, like 8s or 9s are good because they're all black edges. I did think one of them was really nice. This one came back as an 8. This is the Dominique Wilkins Slam Dunk Champion. This one's an error, as you can see in the card. I believe the error cards of this and the Jordan, they swap the years that that they were the champions. So he was not in fact champion at 87, 88. That is Jordan. In any case, that came back as an 8. Here's the Jordan. Yeah, so here's the Jordan. This is the non-error. That's the Italian. 87, 88 was the year. Another 8. Another Shaq, 8. This is 92 Fleer Jordan. Any of these Jordans that are like not the white border edge base cards, usually between $200 and $300 and a 10, even though they're real high pop. This one came back as a 9. One more Shaq, Upper Deck rookie. This is the one I thought had a good chance at a 10. This came back at a 9, which again, I'm not super upset with this one. Highest I have currently, I think I've graded 3 or 4 of these, and highest I've gotten is an 8, so it'll slide right into the PC. Dikembe Mutombo, Fanimation, 9. Michael Jordan, Fanimation, 9. Michael Jordan, Slam Dunk Champion, correct version, 9. This is a Kobe Bryant that I cracked out of a 9.5, SGC 9.5. Upon closer inspection, it had like a little print line on the back, which you could see, you know, worth submitting anyway. Sometimes they give you leeway on that. Certainly not anymore. But came back as a, actually, I guess the print line was on the front. I can see it right there. Came back as a 9. So I thought that was a coin flip. Given our grading here, obviously wasn't going to get a 10. Another Jordan Fanimation 9. Shaq Rookie All-Star. Italian, 9. Jordan All-Star International Edition, 9. These are all out of the 92, 93 Upper Deck International in Italian. Another Shaq Rookie All-Star, 9. This Larry Bird Fanimation, if it wasn't exactly mint, it would never see PSA, because this is like the one card in here where if it's not a 9, it's not break even, or sorry, if it's not a 10, it's like barely break even, if that. 9. Dikembe Mutombo International Edition. Finally hit our first 10. So we got 1. Same International Edition, 10, 2. And then Dominique Wilkins. That's the error card, so I'd rather have that one in a 10 than the 9. That's out of the 92, 93 Upper Deck High Series, and that one came back as a 10. So the party's over, I guess. This is the last video I did, about 102 cards. We had a gem rate of 11%. This is 32 cards. We have a gem rate of 9%. Honestly, I don't know what I'm going to do with grading junk wax anymore. this is like a pure circle jerk. When I have all these cards in my PC, so the only reason I grade them anymore is to generate additional value, turn them into 10s, and if I can get the gem rate that I had been getting, which is like 30 to 40% on series inserts like Phanimations, which I've again watched the videos, we're 75% plus. That last batch, like the Pro Visions factory sets, I was 87% gem rate on the first batch. I believe my second gem rate was 10%, something in that vicinity, 15% maybe. And the overall gem rate in the last two orders are 10%. I would rather send into Beckett, even though no one sends to Beckett anymore, because you can have an imperfect card, get a gold label 9.5, and while it's not the value of a PSA 10, it's substantially more than a PSA 9. And so we'll see. In future videos, I may dabble with that. I did just, this is like the dumbest use of my time in the last, I don't know, probably a few years of my life, but I did send PSA an email, and I was like, what the fuck, guys? Look at my last orders. We've got a 10% gem rate. I'm one dude. My process, my scrutiny hasn't changed. You should see the box of cards that you would think are mint to the eye that I don't submit. And my gem rate has gone from total order between 30 and 40%, and most of the inserts that we see here, like 75% above, down to 10%. So help me understand, have you tightened up your guidelines? Was there a brand new grader on this? Is this person used to grading modern cards, not junk wax era cards? I don't know. I would like to understand more. I'm sure I will get either no response or a canned response back. So again, hence the waste of my time. So I don't know, but I think I may experiment with BGS and see if I can get some gold labels back. The price to grade is about comparable. And again, if I'm looking to generate value and I can get, a higher gem rate, 9.5 on BGS, then, fuck PSA. In my previous videos, I was a fan. I thought the turnaround time was great. I thought the grading was very fair. My eyes seemed to match up with the grader's eye, and that's all those things are not true anymore. These batches are taking a really long time to get back, and they're all over the place in terms of grades. So there it is, mini PSA rant. We'll see what we do with the next batch. I actually have quite a few modern era cards I need to submit, but I will be doing just some junk wax breaks coming up here in the not too distant future. So I guess subscribe to this channel if you want to see those, and we'll see how the ongoing saga goes. But if you watched it, thank you for watching, and happy collecting, everybody. Take care.